So like the first day I was there, I didn't expect the change, because I was like, I'm just gonna be like this. I thought I was just gonna stay like this my entire life. It didn't matter who I was with, didn't matter who I hanged out with. I was just gonna be the outcast, the one that nobody thinks about and nobody cares about. But that changed really rapidly when it was the first day, and we started praying. When I started praying, something like I didn't think I was gonna cry, but for once that for once in my life, I actually felt close to God, and for once, I actually thought that somebody was listening to me. And during that time, I was in a relationship that I thought it would fulfill my needs, I guess, and like being accepted. But I was wrong, because even there, I was thinking like, oh, it's gonna get better, But no, I was wrong, and the true person that I was supposed to be looking for was God, and I did find Him here and there. The first night I was praying, and I actually felt Him for the first time. I said that, but that moment was so special for me, because throughout my whole life I had this need for somebody to listen to me. And yes, I had my family, but like somebody else. And I actually felt God. It's like a moment that I would recommend everybody to go through, because that's where I found myself. That's where I found myself thinking more about God and less about what I feel. I start to think more about the future with God than a future of just by myself. And when the night was going on, and then I started to pray, and I started to feel Him more, and then it ended. And the second day came, and there was charlas, and I learned a lot. I learned more in those charlas than my whole entire life combined. I learned about like why my mistakes are actually big, and why I should fix them before it gets too late. But that second night was the most powerful for me, because that was the night that I finally found out that I had somebody to love. That was the night that I truly felt the love that Jesus had. I truly felt the love that God had, that has. And that day I bawled my eyes out, not because I was sad, not because I was messed up. It was because I finally had somebody to love, and it was an amazing moment that I still remember from this day. It has changed me, because from that encounter, from the encounter found, I finally accept myself as who I am. I know who I am. I'm a son of God, and after that encounter, I started to take chances, risks that I really never would have imagined me to do, but not risks in a bad way, in a good way that helped my spiritual life and my life in general. And from that day on, I started to get better. Like I'm good in how I look. I feel good in my body. I feel accepted. I feel loved, and most importantly, I feel that somebody's always there with me, in which He is always there for me, and that's God and Jesus. And I know that they're never going to leave me. They're never going to leave me behind for anybody else. And I know that they're never going to betray me.